Ladies and gentlemen, from a jam-packed ONTV studio in Lake Orion, Michigan, for the 18th time, we welcome you to Christmas Clash, along with Pure Fury Jeff Klaus. I am your old buddy Hal, PF. All the anticipation boils down to this night. It will happen. Jack Price will defend the MWO Championship against Apocalypse. Break it down for us.
I cannot wait for this one. This is going to be huge. Tonight is the night the Awesome Alliance brings home the Heavyweight Championship. It
is one of the longest running supercards in the history of this entire organization. And for Jack Price, he is a man that has literally this entire organization riding on his shoulders. From there, the Tag Team Championship will be on the line. Dead X will take on Kremlin and Andre Mayhem.
Kremlin and Andre Mayhem are a relatively new tag team, but they show a lot of promise in the tag team division.
Absolutely, that one could be for the record books. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go up to the ring right now with our first big matchup. Let's go to our ring announcer, Oscar Solis-Hosky.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to welcome you here to Christmas Clash and start off with the first event, which will be one fall for the MWO AWO Great Lakes Championship. Please welcome at this time first, he is the Great Lakes champion from Smallville, Michigan. This is Christian Clayton.
You were right about me all along. I am the villain of the story.
As we anticipate the arrival of the AWO, if you will, Great Lakes champion, the man that calls himself the Awesome French. Christian Clayton, very, very tough to defend against Uncle Hector. There he is, folks, the Great Lakes champion, and as you can see, still in possession of Uncle Hector's 2B title. Hold on, that's not nice, especially at this time of year, ladies and gentlemen. It's supposed to be the festive holiday season here, and the reigning champion of the Great Lakes Division, Christian Clayton, ladies and gentlemen. Never non-festive, man. Honestly, you know.
That's his style.
Well, this is Christmas Clash. He should be spreading some holiday cheer. Is that something that's common with all the members of the Awesome Alliance?
Do so.
I don't know how they all feel about the holidays, but obviously Christian Clayton is not one to celebrate.
A Scrooge, if you will, ladies and gentlemen.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I would, because...
And his opponent, the challenger, hailing from Tijuana, Mexico, he is everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Hector.
Not my favorite uncle.
This guy says he hates Christmas.
Hate it. Awful.
This is Christmas Clash. It's the epitome of Christmas. This is what the season's all about. Come on, give it up for Christmas.
No.
See, but when Oscar Hosky was saying this was for the Great Lakes title, I was kind of bummed because
I'm bummed too.
That's not what I'm worried about. You see, that TubeU title, with you wearing it, you are spitting in the face of TubeU legends, like the Chocolate Rain guy. You're spitting in the face of Sneezing Panda and the Laughing Babies. You do not spit in the face of the Laughing Babies in front of me. Tonight, at Christmas Clash, I will regain what is most important to me, the TubeU Championship. I want this to happen.
This isn't even real.
Your face isn't real.
My face is real. It's right here. This isn't a real title. Do you not get that?
It's a real title.
This isn't.
That's just a hunk of metal with crappy stickers on it.
Did you just hear what he just...
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's not how you talk to the champion, seriously?
So let me get this straight. You would rather have a shot at this than at the Great Lakes title.
That is correct. Come on.
Were you dropped on your head as a child?
Once? Why?
No matter. No matter. Okay. All right. How about I'll do you one better. In the spirit of the Christmas whatever, that thing. Yeah. I will give you not only a shot at the Great Lakes title, but I'll give you a shot to get your little precious Tubeview belt back.
Oh, man.
First fall for the Great Lakes title.
Okay.
Second fall for this piece of crap.
What?
Well, there you have it.
Does that sound good to you?
I'm going to get back the Tubeview belt for the crying babies.
You're not getting this belt back.
Ruined their lives.
Well, apparently a one-fall match has now turned into a two-fall. First one is going to be for the Great Lakes
Why
Championship.
are you throwing around that belt like that?
And apparently the second one is going to be for the, if you can believe it, the Tubeview title. Not even a sanctioned championship here in the MWO.
Uncle Hector's,
Come at me, bro.
he's lost it.
Come at me, bro. Come on.
He really
Come at
has.
me.
He has
Come at
not
me,
been the
bro.
same man since
Come on. What?
Clayton
What?
stole
What?
that
Come at me, bro.
Tubeview
What?
title
What?
from
Do
the
something.
Showdown
Do
set.
something.
Here we go. This one's underway.
What?
It almost seems more like Uncle Hector cares more about the Tubeview title than the coveted Great Lakes title.
Well, that certainly seems to be the case, but right now, Christian Clayton is not in a joking mood here, ladies and gentlemen. Reversal, big clothesline, beautifully executed by Uncle Hector. That nice drop kick has rattled Clayton in the early goings of this contest.
Uncle Hector off to a hot start.
Full steam ahead and avalanche into the corner.
Come on.
Uncle Hector, ladies and gentlemen, starting off with a big leg drop, lateral press, hook to leg one.
That's a big leg to be dropping on somebody.
Certainly is. Do not take this man lightly, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Hector, one of the premier superstars here in this organization. He wants his Tubeview title, but this first contest, this first fall, will be for Clayton's Great Lakes Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in this company. Another 2 count by Uncle Hector.
Come on.
Now.
Christian Clayton, a veteran, is going to take more than that to pin his shoulders to the mat for a 3 count.
He certainly is a Hall of Famer. He has been in many, many main events, has competed in no less than a half a dozen Christmas Clash events. This one for the Great Lakes Championship that he has held since Summer Smash this past August.
Definitely no spring chicken when it comes to Christmas Clash.
No, he's been here for a few of them, that's for sure. Hard buckle. Fouls it in with a high knee, and Clayton has turned this momentum around. Snapmare takes over the challenger, Uncle Hector. Oh, man.
Vicious kick to the back.
Aiming for the uprights on that one. 2 count only.
Nonchalant cover.
Nope, you're going to want to hook the leg on Uncle Hector. This is a man who's been more focused and more possessed than I have ever seen him in his entire career here in the MWO, and that includes all the time that we've spent on the set of Showdown.
Ever since he lost his precious Tubeview title, seems he takes this a little more seriously, which is something that he has lacked in the past.
And apparently, Clayton trying to remove the mask, the trademark mask of Uncle Hector, as he puts the sole of his boot right into the kisser of the Tijuana native.
Christian Clayton utilizing the 5 count.
He knows his way around the ring perhaps better than anybody in this company. Unrivaled talent, unrivaled potential. He's done it all. Grand Slam champion, and he rocks Uncle Hector with a big headbutt. And another one. But yet, Hector is still on his feet, up against the ropes. Here comes Clayton, Irish whip to the far side, up and beautiful back elbow, and down goes Hector. Clayton in firm control in this contest, a lateral press, and once again he fails to hook the leg. Now he's getting all over the case of our senior referee, Orville Mohawk Houston, but he's got A blatant chokehold behind his back.
That's brilliant.
I'm not doing it.
Shielding it from the referee.
Well, he did. Orville seen it, had to break up that count. Once again, Clayton using that 5 count to his advantage, going to about the 4 3/4 mark. And here on our opening contest of Christmas Clash. Beautiful leg drop. Rocks the Tijuana superstar.
Quick as a hiccup.
Another nonchalant cover, and Hector gets that shoulder out. Second year in a row that Clayton has opened up the festivities here at Christmas Clash. Of course, everybody remembers last year when he betrayed Jack Price in one of the most stunning backstabbings, betrayals in the history of this company.
I thought it was brilliant. Nobody's seen it coming.
Quit, Hector. Ow! Say I quit.
Right? Could we see the crowning of a new Great Lakes champion here tonight?
Yes.
At Christmas Clash. We thank you so much for watching, whether it's on ONTV's television network or online
Guess what?
at OrionNeighborhoodTelevision.org. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, buries the knee into the back. Very calculated maneuvers there by the Great Lakes champion, the man who calls himself the greatest Great Lakes champion of all time. He certainly could be a PF. Has held that title, his second reign, longer than any other superstar, including the Marauder Todd Grossbauer.
How long exactly did he hold that? I mean, it was a long time he held that
It was
title.
over the 2-year mark, I know that.
Tap out!
Now Clayton,
Encouraging Hector to tap out.
well, he's got an arm bar, wrist lock. It's hard to see from this particular vantage point. Hector trying to reach the ropes. He gets those ropes. He's going to have to break that maneuver. But you can see really applying the pressure here on the challenger of this first fall of a 2-fall match.
I'll snap it.
Hector, my goodness, I haven't seen him in this much pain
Hector.
in quite some time.
You want that belt back? Fight for it. Come on.
You can hear Christian Clayton just talking
You got
some mad
nothing
trash, and PF
Just
during the
tap.
holiday season, that just doesn't matter.
Well, he's playing head games with him.
Come on.
That's what he's doing.
I know Uncle Hector pretty well, I gotta believe, and I just cannot see him tapping
Come
out.
on, Hector.
I just can't see it happening. He is very strong. He is very resilient. And now he's got some big forearms there. Finally breaks that hold. But PF, how much damage was done to that wrist and arm area after that excruciating, painful maneuver there by the reigning champion?
Well, he had it locked in for quite some time.
A recoil out of the ropes, and Clayton with a big clothesline and almost got it there. Hector just barely gets that shoulder up.
He's in pain.
He is in a bad way right now. Oh! That's not going to help things any. Christian Clayton.
Full force of his body down on the... Oh,
He's not playing around here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He has come to Christmas Clash with a mission, and that mission is to make sure that the Awesome Alliance retains championship gold here tonight.
You're an idiot.
absolutely. And with any luck, we will gain some more gold later on tonight.
Well, we shall see, of course, referring to that big main event later on tonight, Apocalypse challenging Jack Price. But right now, the champion of this contest, the Great Lakes champion, Clayton, once again focusing on the left arm, wrist, shoulder area of the challenger, Uncle Hector. A tremendous crowd here at the ONTV studios in Lake Orion. Man, and Christian Clayton has really dictated the tempo of this particular contest, focusing in on that arm. You take that away, obviously his Uncle Hector's offensive abilities extremely limited.
Well, usually Clayton's on the more of the fast offensive type. He's slowing down the pace of this match to his liking.
It just goes to show that Christian Clayton can wrestle any kind of match. And these fans are starting to get behind Uncle Hector here in the ONTV studios.
Quiet.
And there he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Hector fighting back. Couple of big right hands. Oh.
He punched me in the kidney.
Couple of kidney shots there to the champion. He has rattled the. Oh, down goes Clayton, ladies and gentlemen. Down goes Clayton. Uncle Hector.
But Uncle Hector only has use of one arm.
Trying to shake the cobwebs. 2 count only off a lateral press. Hector is in big trouble. He's got to do something to try to buy some time here in this contest. This is still the first fall. Got a second one to go.
Well, he's going to have to get creative with it, Hal, because only having the use of one arm, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Front face lock sets him up. Beautiful suplex. He's got him set up there. Oh, Clayton tries to get out of it, but Hector falls on top for a penny combination. Clayton tried reversing it. But Hector, with the presence of mind to turn it into a penny combination right there. He's going up. Gorilla press slam on the MWO Great Lakes champion. And he drops him like yesterday's newspaper. What power by Uncle Hector. He's drug him towards the corner. Hector, unfamiliar territory, going, looks like, to the top rope.
You don't see this very often.
Wait a minute. From the outside. Oh! Clayton catches Hector with that big kick. Hector very vulnerable up on that top turnbuckle. Clayton hooking up the front face lock. Down goes Clayton. Hector goes, try it one more time to the top rope. Could he be wasted too much time?
Oh, crash and burn.
Nobody home on that exchange, ladies and gentlemen. Clayton getting out of the way just in the nick of time. Uncle Hector could have had the wind knocked out of him. Back to his feet. Clayton is hurt. Wait a minute. Oh!
Neil Diamond Cutter.
1, 2, 3. There's the first fall. One thing's for sure, Christian Clayton will retain the Great Lakes title, but now we've got one more fall for that 2U title.
What? One more fall. Get out of the way.
Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, and Hector gets his shoulder up. This is the one Hector wants, ladies and gentlemen. He wants that 2U title. Clayton has already retained the Great Lakes title. That's not going anywhere. That's staying in the Awesome Alliance. But can he hold on to the 2U title as insult to injury in this contest?
Well, he's in a bad way right now.
Clayton just awaiting. Oh, man.
Big shot.
Big shot indeed. And another one. Oh, man.
It's good.
A stunning kick there by the Great Lakes champion, Christian Clayton. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, my gosh.
Close.
You don't get much closer than that.
Oh, man, not this again.
Back to that armbar. Working on it one more time. Our senior referee, Orville Mohawk Houston, got that bird's eye view in case Hector wants to give up. But once again, I got to believe you're not going to see that happen here, although no telling how much damage has been done to Uncle Hector.
Oh, man, this sucks.
You got nothing.
Slowing the pace right down once again.
Probably should. Say no. He's going to pass out.
Oh, he's referee Orville Houston right down there. It looks like Clayton is cutting off the flow of oxygen to the brain of Uncle Hector, and he could be slipping away here. Mohawk right there to see if those shoulders come down. And 1, 2, and oh my gosh. Once again, a 2 count. Hector, Uncle Hector has got to get back to his feet. He's got to get out of this hold, or this match is not going to last too much longer.
Hair. He was
Opening contest here at Christmas Clash.
Don't mess my hair up. Looks good.
And once again, the tremendous fans that have gathered here at the ONTV 8-penny combination. 1, 2.
Oh.
No.
Almost stole one right there, but Clayton buries a elbow to the back of the head of Uncle Hector, squashing any momentum that the challenger is trying to gain in this match. Another elbow drop. Nonchalant cover. 1, 2.
Sense a little frustration coming from Christian Clayton right now.
Yeah, I do too, certainly. If anybody thought that this was going to be a walk in the park, they were sorely mistaken. But you talk about sore. How sore is Uncle Hector going to be after getting a couple of them kicks right there? Oh, my goodness. And another one. Jeez, oh, Pete. The force. Oh, that one knocked him down straight to the head of Uncle Hector.
He might be out.
I think he is. Not much movement from Uncle Hector, ladies and gentlemen. He may be gone. He may be out. How heartbreaking would this be for Hector and the Christmas season? 1, 2. Oh, no!
Barely
Hector gets that shoulder up. Somehow, some way. What has the awesome franchise got to do to put Uncle Hector away?
He's thinking about that right now, I can guarantee you.
Hector will not stay down. The lure of his 2U title is what's motivating this man. Oh, man. Hector, out of desperation, perhaps, or out of instinct, couple of big right hands. Sets Clayton up. Irish whip. Comes in. Oh, spinning heel kick, and down goes Clayton.
Oh, my face.
Hector mounting a
That'll
little
press. 1, 2. Oh, man, that was close. That was close.
The first offense we've seen from Hector, and
Hector still trying to get some feeling back into that left arm and shoulder area.
Don't do it. Don't.
He's got the left leg now of Clayton. What's he going to do? He's going for a figure 4 leg lock. If he can get that foot over, this could be over.
Look how my toes are bending. That's sick.
A modified version of the figure 4 leg lock, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. We could see a submission here.
Oh, come on. No.
Say uncle!
No.
Say uncle!
Absolutely not.
And now it's Clayton writhing in pain. Clayton trying to get to the ropes. And Uncle Hector cinching in that figure 4 leg lock. He wants that 2U title back, PF.
So much pain.
1,
that seems to be all
2.
he cares about.
No.
He's got it in there good. Clayton thriving in pain.
Clayton has got to get to the ropes. He's got to find a reversal. Or how much damage is he willing to risk over a title that's not even sanctioned here? He's got to ask himself.
He's got a career to think about.
He's reversing it. He's reversing it. And he does. Hector.
It still hurts, but it hurts him worse.
Hector. There. He had to break that hold. Clayton very smart in reversing that figure 4 leg lock applied by Uncle Hector. Big drop kick, and out of the ring goes the champion, the Great Lakes champion, Christian Clayton.
Yeah, but you won't get the belt probably.
Count me out, man.
1.
Senior referee Orville Mohawk Houston putting the count on. These two have been through so much in this opening contest.
4.
How much more can they take, PF?
5.
Oh!
Just as you say that,
Out of
comes
nowhere.
back.
Out of nowhere.
That seems to be the theme of this match. Every time Hector mounts a little bit of offense, Clayton's got an answer for it.
Christian Clayton and Uncle Hector, both men are down. Referee putting the double count on him. Clayton back to his feet. Hector has got to get back to his feet, or this one is going to be, oh man, drop kick. Uncle Hector, ladies and gentlemen, a valiant effort. You've got to give it up for this man's.
He's got a lot of fight in him.
He really does. He really does. Just he wants his property back. You almost feel sorry for him in a way when you have to step into the ring against a man as accomplished as Christian Clayton. Say what you want about it. Uh-oh. Cinnamon twist. Nope. Oh, a reversal by Clayton, and that's got to be over. It's got to be over.
Come on, Hector, get up.
Clayton going to the top.
This is where Clayton is so dangerous. If he nails this elbow drop that he's known for. Here it is. Oh, right on the money, ladies and gentlemen.
He's done.
Big elbow drop by Christian Clayton. Hector is not moving. We got 1, 2, and no! 2 count
How did
only.
he kick out of that?
That was a vintage Clayton flying elbow drop from the top rope, and Uncle Hector found a way to kick out of it.
I don't know how he's doing it.
I don't either. This is just simply incredible. Incredible show of intestinal fortitude in this opening match at Christmas Clash. And now Clayton setting up for the super kick. Hector ducks it. Oh, a drop kick to the knee.
The bad knee.
Already damaged with that figure four. Oh, man, inverted atomic drop. Hector gaining some momentum. Ducks the clothesline. A traditional atomic drop. And a big
Up and over goes Christian Clayton.
Uncle Hector is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Big right hands, clubbing forearms. Oh, spinning kick there by Clayton.
To the midsection.
Off the ropes, comes in, hooks him up for this neck break. No! Send him into Could it be? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3!
I don't believe it.
Uncle Hector has reclaimed his 2U title.
This is for the babies to learn to laugh again.
But Christian Clayton retains the Great Lakes title.
He certainly does, but be that as it may, the story here, ladies and gentlemen, the feel-good story is Uncle Hector has pinned Christian Clayton and has regained his own 2U title.
I just beat that one guy.
But as you said, PF, the underlying tone here is the Great Lakes Championship remains with the Awesome Alliance.
That's ultimately what's important. I know that's what's important to us.
Yes, he won the first fall, ladies and gentlemen, but Uncle Hector has won the second fall. He is once again the tube. It's not a real candy cane, sir. Clayton trying to eat our set here, PF. What a tremendous matchup to open up the 2012 Christmas Clash. And Uncle Hector, obviously victorious in that. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible match here to kick things off at the 18th annual Christmas Clash. We thank you so much for watching, whether it's on ONTV's a television station or their website, OrionNeighborhoodTelevision.org. And for all the latest information in and around the MWO, we invite you to visit MWOonline.net. Well, this is the holiday season. We wish very Merry Christmas to all of our great fans and viewers that are watching this particular broadcast. Happy New Year, obviously, right around the corner. But right now, let's go back up to the ring with our ring announcer, the esteemed Oscar Solis-Hosky.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I have been asked for a brief moment of your time. He has come out asking for a little bit of TV time. Please welcome the package, Andrew Steele.
This is one of your running buddies, is it not, PF? One member of the Awesome Alliance, of course, Triple Crown champion, the package, Andrew Steele. Kind of on a slump here as of late, but apparently he's got a very special challenge here tonight at Christmas Clash.
I'm better than you. And I know it.
Got extreme credentials.
I'll tell
He
you what,
deserves this TV time.
well, I suppose he does. Very outspoken. I'll tell you, say what you want, but since he has joined the Awesome Alliance, he's done wonders for his career.
Cut.
Well, I gotta tell you, other than having to put up with you morons, I happen to be in a jolly good mood today because not only is this the 18th annual Christmas Clash, I also heard from CEO of the awesome wrestling organization, the Cody Leedy,
Michigan Wrestling Organization.
that Santa Claus is here tonight.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Santa?
Santa Claus is here tonight.
I've been good.
And I bet you wonder, what am I going to do about it? I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do about it. Santa Claus, I order you to get your fat self out here right now and face me.
He's challenging Santa Claus.
I am challenging you to a match.
The package, Andrew Steele, has just challenged Jolly Old St. Nick here at Christmas Clash.
Andrew Steele, Chris Kringle.
I mean, we've got young fans here in the crowd. We've got young fans watching at home. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jolly Old St. Nick. Santa Claus has arrived at Christmas Clash.
There you are, boy.
Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Well, he's here, ladies and
Santa?
Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus right down.
Cut that crappy music. I can't take it anymore.
Well, that's not good.
That's not very nice, little boy.
Santa, you want to know why you were out here tonight?
To bring Christmas joy.
I'm here to tell you to...
Don't clap.
You see, Santa, you skip my house every year of my life. You've given my brother more Christmas gifts than I do. And you give me nothing. So I am going to have to beat it into you.
That would make me mad, too.
Little boy, Santa doesn't deliver presents to his elves.
I am not an elf. You know that?
Oompa Loompa.
No, I'm not an Oompa Loompa either.
Dwarf.
No, I'm not a dwarf either.
Leprechaun.
No.
Snooky. Snooky.
He just called him Snooky.
Do not call me Snooky to my face again.
He gets Bush Santa.
Little boy, you don't want to do that.
He's going to wind up on the naughty
Yeah, I do.
Sounds like he's already there.
Oh, man, a big right hand by Santa Claus. Apparently, this one's underway. We got Santa Claus in the ring here at Christmas Clash, ladies and gentlemen, going one-on-one with the package Andrew Steele.
Santa Claus is not supposed to beat up people.
I did not know that Santa could wrestle.
He's got moves.
Oh, man, he obviously knows how to do a tremendous hip toss. And this crowd has just come alive here at the ONTV studio. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you went for a clothesline. No. Down goes Santa.
Down goes. Those are words you thought you'd never say.
I can't believe that I am calling this match, ladies and gentlemen. Down goes Santa. Here comes the package who drops an elbow on, yes, Santa Claus. I said it. It's happening at Christmas Clash.
Sounds like Steele's been wanting to do this for quite some time.
He obviously harbors a lot of resentment towards the big, fat, jolly old St. Nick, and he goes for the clever. 1, 2. Santa is a little worse for wear here.
All he wanted was a Teddy Ruck spin.
Wait a minute. PF.
Wait a minute, yeah.
No. PF.
That does not.
I cannot get a good look at that.
Put my glasses on here.
I could swear that man looks familiar. He looks familiar. It's hard to tell because right now Santa is putting some elbows to the package. Andrew Steele ducks the clothesline, does Santa, turns, stomps his foot, gouges his eyes, and a big uppercut.
Hell, he looks familiar.
Well, Santa's got skills, ladies and gentlemen. He's got skills between them ropes. Wait, it's Dark Star Logan! Dark Star Logan!
Welcome to Logan Street!
Oh! 1, 2, 3!
Ho, ho, ho!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Santa Claus, Dark Star Logan.
Dark Star Logan, ladies and gentlemen. gentlemen, has made his return to the Michigan Wrestling Organization. A dominating victory over the Package Andrew Steele at Christmas Clash.
I don't know.
See that coming, did you?
I sure did.
The Package Andrew Steele has been left laying in the ring. My goodness. I knew that man looked familiar. I just could not picture until took that wig off, that beard, and lo and behold, Dark Star Logan making a tremendous impact here at the 2012 Christmas Clash, live from the ONTV studio in Lake Orion, Michigan. Once again, thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I am your old buddy Hal, being joined by Hall of Famer, Pure Fury Jeff Klaus. PF, we're 2 matches into this thing, and we've already seen some tremendous action.
Absolutely, the Christian Clayton Uncle Hector match, and then Santa Claus Dark Star. I don't even know.
Dark Star Logan, ladies and gentlemen, making his return to the MWO, dominating victory over the Package Andrew Steele, and wait till you see what's up next. You talk about making an impact in this organization. 2 superstars are going to clash here at Christmas Clash, appropriately enough, and the winner of this is going to make a huge impact on the future of the Great Lakes Division.
Absolutely.
Right now, let's go up to the ring to Oscar Solis-Hosky.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for 1 fall. Coming out to the ring first, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he is known as the Flatliner. He is Scotty Freytown.
Scotty Freytown, a former Great Lakes champion.
Oh yeah, it's showtime! Here we go!
Always flamboyant in his entrance.
And his opponent, hailing from Quebec, Canada, he's known as the Gentleman. This is John Campbell.
John Campbell, not a fan favorite, so to speak, but he is an excellent competitor. He's had some big victories.
Hail to the king, baby.
This match promises to be exciting.
Oh, Canada!
Gotta love the jacket.
I'm the best! Ha ha! You people know that I'm the best! I want all of you to get down on your knees and show your respect to me! Go, girl! Go, girl! Oh, Canada! Right here, baby! Good one.
Like Hale said, huge Great Lakes title implications in this matchup. I'm being joined here by Hall of Famer David Castorelli at this time.
How are you doing, Pure Fury Jeff Klaus?
So far so good. Exciting start here to the 18th annual Christmas Clash.
This is a very, very big event for the MWO.
It's one of the biggest.
Did you check him for weapons? Yes. Was he clean? Did you put on a rubber glove? I want him checked thoroughly for weapons. All right.
I'm not sure if John Campbell should be anybody asking anybody about being
Oh,
clean.
you watch where you put your hands on me, ref. You watch where
John
you put
Campbell
your
not
hands.
exactly shy, so to speak.
Indeed.
But then again, neither is Scotty Freytown.
You ready? You're in the ring with
This
the
is definitely a
best.
clash, Christmas clash, of 2 arrogant superpowers
We
in
need
the
a
ring.
bell. We need a bell. There's the bell.
And we are underway. Scotty Freytown and John Campbell circling up with each other.
Like I said earlier, Scotty Freytown, a former Great Lakes champion. John Campbell hoping to get a shot at the Great Lakes Championship, held by the Awesome Alliance's own Christian Clayton, who we saw earlier tonight.
Let me show you how it's done right here.
Scotty Freytown, definitely the favorite amongst the crowd here in the building.
I want you to tell these people if they don't start cheering for me, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go back to Canada.
Don't threaten us with a good time.
Everybody wins. Bye. See you later, John. No, that's not how this is supposed to work.
John Campbell threatening with the long drive back to Canada if the crowd doesn't rally behind him.
Keep him back, come on, chicken.
John Campbell gets a bad rep. He's not that bad of a guy.
I'm not a chicken.
I respectfully disagree.
I'm not a chicken.
Touche.
You don't call me chicken. I'm not a chicken. Is this man a chicken? I'm not a chicken. I'm not a chicken. I am not a chicken. I am not, okay? I'm not a chicken.
You're flapping your arms like
no, I'm not a chicken.
An awfully big chicken, but a chicken.
We're off with a lockup.
Looks like John Campbell trying to play off to the hair.
Break. Hey!
Double high five from Scotty Freytown. Doesn't look like John Campbell was very much a fan of that.
He doesn't like being mocked.
There's no high-fiving in wrestling! Hey! No! There's no high-fiving! 2.
Scotty Freytown, another one of these gentlemen that just, you can tell, are having a good time in the ring.
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. You got to make sure that you enjoy what you're doing, and as professionals, they enjoy their job, with the exception of John Campbell, who apparently looks like he's a little frustrated with his job at the moment.
Well, you wrestle to win titles and to be the best. You know, his philosophy is there's no time for fun. I'm here to do a job. My job is to win titles and be the best.
I don't know. It's awfully hard to win a title when you don't get the fans rallied behind you.
Fans don't win titles.
I can't argue that point.
Oh, yeah!
Ooh, Scotty Freytown with a big body slam.
John Campbell does not like how this match is starting out.
Look at that. It looks like he might have injured
out to
his
the
back
outside.
You were ready. I wasn't ready.
New game plan, apparently.
Come on, get in the ring, Campbell. 4.
Come on, Punk, get in the ring.
Utilizing the count at 10, David Costarelli. Smart move.
I can respect it. You got to take the time to really make sure that you're up to par, especially when you're in a high-profile match such as this.
Unceremoniously brought back into the ring is John Campbell.
Oh, I got to tell you, those turnbuckles do not feel good.
No, there's...
We're going to count them up, folks.
I think Scotty Freytown's problem is he plays to the fans too much.
Yeah, I think you could be right there.
It could be an asset or it can be his downfall.
It really could. Playing to the fans, you know, that's a great thing to do. You want the fans to be behind you because that gives you the strength and energy to want to win. However, it could also be a big distraction. When you're playing to the fans, you're not paying attention to what you're doing. That's when you realize you rolled up. 1, 2, 3, you're done.
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to make friends. We're here to win wrestling matches.
And that's what happens.
Yep.
Take a face of the middle turnbuckle.
Almost every time.
John Campbell capitalizing on Scotty Freytown.
Oh, you don't ever do that to me.
This is more of the game plan I think John Campbell envisioned for this match to start.
Think so. Oh, big clothesline. He's going to be feeling that one for a couple of days, I think. And that one.
The camera does not give him justice, but John Campbell is a big guy.
Indeed, he is. He's a very big guy.
2, 3, 4.
He knows his rules. He's been reading up on the old rule book.
Oh, Scotty Freytown looking like he could have had a comeback there for a second. John Campbell being smart to it, though. He's been around the block a couple times, I think.
Nice suplex.
This is for you! Oh, Canada!
He does realize he's in the U.S.
I'm the best!
Pretty self-confident is John Campbell.
I guess so.
One, two, three!
Is it self-confidence, PF, or is it arrogance? I'm not sure.
There's a fine line. He's walking a fine line.
Indeed. I'm having a hard time distinguishing the two.
Knee to the groin.
Yeah, it looks like the ref is having a hard time distinguishing between where that blow landed. I don't see any kind of a disqualification being thrown, so he must be thinking it's legal.
Or the ref could be Canadian. Who knows?
Yeah, yes. I guess I didn't take that into consideration. The ref could very well be Canadian.
Canada! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, rake in the eyes. I don't know about in Canada, but in the United States, that's not legal.
No, And you know, the more I'm seeing these moves out of John Campbell, the more I have to agree with you that the ref may be Canadian and letting some of this stuff go.
3, 2, 1, 2. Oh.
Do they count differently in Canada? Because
I'm going to go off this rope, punch him in the head, then go back to Canada.
that makes the play-by-play really easy. Thank you.
Indeed, it does. Ref telling him to get down off the ropes. What does John Campbell think he's doing up there? Looks like, oh, big miss by John Campbell. Looks like he might have hurt his hand.
Sunset flip. Referee out of position, only gets a 2 count. Oh! Campbell cuts him right back off.
Scotty Freytown just can't seem to catch a break. It looks like he's trying his best to gain the upper hand over John Campbell, but John Campbell just keeps coming right back at him, cutting him back off. And what people don't realize when you're in the ring, and you can attest to this, PF, is that it takes a lot of strength to kick out.
It does. You're on your back, and you have to use almost every force you got, every bit of strength.
Every time that you're forced
Because you're not only kicking your weight off, you're kicking their weight off also.
Absolutely. Every time that you try and kick out, it takes away from any energy that you might have to try and win.
Smart.
Oh. Double clothesline.
Yeah, big clothesline.
Both men down.
This might be the deciding factor, PF. Any which one of these men that get up first could be the one to take this thing home.
Absolutely. I mean, Campbell's had the advantage, but the way they hit on the mat, anybody could get up first.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was a brutal hit. They're already up to the 9 count.
I think that's just instinct to roll over and cover him like that. I mean, he didn't hook the leg or anything. But
No, but you know what? That's smart because you're already at the 9 count. You don't have enough strength to get up. How are you going to stop this match from being over? Throw a hand over him, go for the pin. Very smart by Scotty Freytown.
Both men to their feet.
Oh, exchanging huge.
Trading shots.
Huge blows back and forth. Big right hands from the both of them. Looks like Scotty Freytown coming in.
Oh, knee to the midsection ends that thought.
Oh, big hit. John Campbell getting right back up to his feet, though, looking kind of
Freytown
unfazed.
looks like he's got his second wind. Atomic drop.
What's he planning to do? Oh, comes in for the miss. That's not going to pan out well for Freytown.
Oh, rolls him up.
Oh,
Referee
the ref
sees the feet on the rope.
He does. He caught him. John Campbell, you know what? Dirty cheater. I'm telling you, man. He's dirty cheating.
They worked.
Yes, they were.
Oh! Huge running kick to the midsection. Scotty Freytown making his way back up, calling for the end.
What is it with these people calling for their shots?
I'm telling you.
What happened to the element of surprise in professional wrestling?
It's gone, my man. It disappeared faster.
Connects with the ram jam, but rolls right off of him.
1, 2,
Campbell smartly puts his foot on the rope.
What?
That's about the only thing that saved him right there.
You know what? It's just like you were saying earlier. You know, the camera doesn't give him credit. John Campbell's a very big guy, very tall. He definitely has the leg length to be able to blindly throw his leg over and hope to catch the leg.
Oh, shoulder rammed into the post. Rolls him up.
Rolls him up hard, backwards. John Campbell pulling the tights for that win. You know, I got to tell you, that was unexpected.
And here is your winner,
I did
the
not see that
gentleman,
coming.
John Campbell.
He didn't have his feet on the ropes that time. But he may have had a handful of tights.
Yeah, still kind of sneaky.
Far be it for me to judge. He is the winner of the match.
I suppose that's why we're not wearing referee shirts.
Chalk one up for Canada, folks.
He had a handful of tights, ref. Come on, man. Use your eyes.
Oh, Scotty Freytown arguing with the referee over that
Not
win.
happy. Fans aren't happy
Oh,
here.
yeah, you need to get your vision checked. That's what you need.
That puts John Campbell right in line for a future Great Lakes title shot.
Indeed, very good. Jeff Solis-Hosky making his way to the ring. What do you have to tell us?
Ladies and gentlemen, we always like to welcome each and every one of you to our live events. Also, don't forget to check us out January 13th at the McCree Theater in Flint, 3 p.m. bell time. It will be a great show. Who knows what will happen there after the fallout today. But at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the second of 3 title matches. This here is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MWO AWO Tag Team Championship. Coming out to the ring first, the challengers. Hailing from Liverpool, England, he is Henry Mayhem.
Come on, everybody! Come on!
Henry Mayhem. He's been on a roll as of late, David Castro.
Come on, everybody!
Indeed.
It's a Merry Christmas to you all!
Indeed. You notice
All
the little innuendos. Notice how he wiped his feet before he gets into the ring. That's a sign of respect.
And his tag team partner hails from Russia. He is Kremlin.
We're having another overseas type match. Henry Mayhem being from Britain.
Sure do have their hands full tonight, though.
Indeed.
Relative new tag team. Just started a unique friendship. I don't know what else to call it in the top really, but they both have the same vision, and that's to gain mutual respect. Yes.
I tell you what, though. Again, the cameras aren't doing justice. This man is a monster.
He's a behemoth.
He is a monster. I've been in the ring personally with this man.
Upwards of 400 pounds.
Oh, it never pans out well. Hits from this guy.
And their opponents, the champions, both hailing from parts unknown, Ex-Convict and Skulls. They are known as Dead X.
This is a dangerous place to be.
It really is.
Dead X.
I'm glad I'm back here.
I was telling you, behind this table for me feels like the safest place in this entire arena.
Dying times here.
Ex-Convict and Skulls. This is their second time as tag team champions. Got their hands full. Oh, yeah.
Well deserved, I'm told.
Absolutely. Skulls a wily veteran for the what we're calling AWO.
Yeah.
To get it right.
Yeah.
MWO with
It's
AWO.
pretty awesome, it's looking like. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on both, but don't need to air that laundry right now. We are live here at the ONTV studios in Lake Orion, Michigan. Head-to-head right now. This is going to be a fantastic match. It's definitely a dangerous place. Skulls.
Second title match of the night.
Skulls and Ex-Convict. Looks like Ex-Convict's up first. Henry Mayhem and Kremlin. This is going to be a hard-hitting match, my man.
Definitely no weak links in this match.
Look at the focus. The focus of Henry
He's
staring
ready.
down.
He's ready.
Staring down ex-convict. There's the bell. We are underway. Ex-convict doesn't look like he's messing around. They're ready. They are ready to go. Look at the intensity.
Lock up.
They are
Pure strength.
very evenly matched. You see that break?
Very different wrestling styles these two have.
I don't know. See, Henry, he's working off of complete aggression. He's in there to take out his aggression on his opponent. Ex-convict looks a little bit more calculated. I think that type of aggression coming from Henry is going to be a downfall in this match. It's going to blind him against opportunities that may be taken.
Well, and it may be, but you know, don't take for granted the fact that he has the 400-pound Kremlin in his corner. And when you have a 400-pound Kremlin in your corner, anything is possible.
That
David
is absolutely true. You know, take a gun to a gunfight, but when you bring a tank, it's a whole new fight.
Absolutely.
Oh, Skulls comes in and capitalizes with that big boot to the face. Ref telling ex-convict to get out. Skulls comes in with a big clubs to the back of the head.
Classic Skulls right here.
I'm telling you.
I've had many of them encounter with Skulls, and I'm here to tell you it's never pleasant anytime you do.
It isn't. Just being in his general area, goosebumps jumping right out of your skin.
Here we go.
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete's. Look at the matchup between these two. Similar in height, but definitely Kremlin being the bigger guy. Live on TV right now as these events unfold. The whole building is just shaking with the Kremlin walking around.
It's not too often that somebody makes Skulls look little.
Yeah, really, Skulls is a tall man in his own right.
Boot right into the...
Oh, the Kremlin just throws it away like nothing ever happened.
Oh, nobody home on that.
I'm surprised that he can move fast enough to die. Oh, look at that. The Kremlin giving Skulls his own move in the corner.
Taste of his own medicine. Wisely throws him into... Oh, tag
see,
made.
I don't know. That might not have been exactly a wise move. He threw him right into the same corner as his tag team partner.
I kind of feel like the ex-convict matches up better with the Kremlin than Skulls does.
Ex-convict definitely has a better sense of gravity compared to the Kremlin. Kremlin.
Oh! Corner to corner.
Fans rallying behind ex-convict in this match. Kremlin comes in for a miss.
The thing is, you got to exert so much energy in trying to put Kremlin down that you almost wear yourself out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, big.
Like a frying pan off the chest.
Yo, his hands got about as big as a frying.
Sidesteps and kicks him in the knee, it looked like.
Very smart. Somebody with the size of the Kremlin.
You got to chop
to.
Oh! You got to
Face
chop
right on the top turnbuckle.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Oh, inverted atomic drop. Seems to be a popular move tonight.
Indeed. Well, it's also
classic atomic drop.
Oh! Seems like it's proven to be effective.
You see that ring shake?
I was just thinking that same thing. You see how far up that ring came?
2 count only.
I tell you what. Oh, that might not have been the smartest thing for ex-con to get himself into. Being back in the corner of his opponents, now you have to worry about 2 men instead of just 1. Skulls is a fierce competitor in his own right, but he's no Kremlin.
No. Ex-convict trying to regroup and get back to his own corner to make that tag. Oh!
Do it again!
Big chops. Oh, Henry.
Did he just ask for it again?
I think he did. I think he's a crazy man. Oh, you know what? He's feeding off of that.
Vicious clothesline takes down ex-convict and another.
That's what I was talking about earlier. That ruthless aggression that Henry Mayhem uses.
These British guys are crazy.
It must be the teeth.
Must be.
Pent up aggression.
Yes.
That can't feel good on
No.
his head.
You big man.
Skull's reaching in, trying to stop the count from the
What are
ref.
you trying to do?
I can't blame the ref for not arguing with Skulls.
No.
I don't think I'd want to be arguing with him either.
Hi, I'm just doing my job, lad.
The accent is great. I love the accent.
I do too. I'm a big fan. Big fan.
I don't know if you folks at home could see, but the chest of Henry Mayhem is lit up.
Oh, it really is.
From those vicious chops.
Oh, look at that chin buster. Drop kick to Kremlin.
Tag made. In comes Skulls.
Here. This is the chance for this tag team to capitalize. Skull's going to work on the Kremlin's face. Kremlin doesn't look like he's faring too well from those big hits. I'm telling you. Oh.
Skulls does have a mean shot. Oh. Takes the leg out. Oh! That's a lot of weight to come down on your leg.
Yeah, 400 pounds on the knee of Skulls.
Good luck trying to get a 400-pound guy off of you.
Come on. 1, 2.
Skull's doing his best to try and get out from under the weight of Kremlin. Coming right back down on that leg a second time. Oh, that's crushing. That is crushing. Third time, I am surprised that leg isn't broken.
It may be. I don't know. Skull's thriving in pain.
Or faking it really well. Oh. Not really sure.
Smartly grabs the ropes.
Come on, Skulls.
I don't know how he's going to stand on that leg.
I'm not sure if the Kremlin understands the English of the numbers that are being counted to him. The fact that he made it all the way to the 4 count.
I cannot say. I don't know anybody that's actually spoke to him. He walks around the locker room and people are intimidated.
Yeah, I don't think I would, honestly.
No, I can't say I have a whole lot to say to him either.
Henry going to the work on those legs that the Kremlin was previously working on. Smart move by this tag team. Focus on one spot. Keep working that spot.
Plus, it keeps Skulls grounded, and that's one way to beat Skulls is to keep them grounded.
Skulls rising back up. Taken right back down by Henry Mayhem. Kicked right to the face.
Come on, Skulls.
Going to work on Skulls.
I haven't seen Skulls manhandle like this in a long time.
I'm telling you, it's something to see.
Oh, he's got that wrenched in.
But you know what? Thinking about it, this could be genius on the part of Skulls. If Skulls can manage a certain amount of pain and a certain amount of abuse and let Henry Mayhem wear himself out, that gives Skulls all the opportunity he needs to lay him out later.
Absolutely, but who knows how badly injured that leg really is? I mean,
400 pounds.
Skulls desperately trying to get to the rope. Oh, tag made back into Kremlin. Oh.
Skulls doesn't look like he's faring too well. He's laying down there on the ground. Oh, Kremlin right back on that leg
The average
again.
move performed by Kremlin is 8 times worse because he's that big.
Oh, it is.
You take an elbow drop from somebody, it's not the end of the world. But Kremlin, it could be.
It really could be.
Or the end of your career.
Oh, double choke, which can be incredibly dangerous coming from Skulls, because that leads right into his signature move.
I don't know if Skulls could get Kremlin up off his feet for that.
That would be something to see. You know, Skulls has a very mysterious background, and he's pulling from parts unknown. There is a wide variety of things that he's capable of. I don't think anybody really knows. His strength isn't exactly what you would call natural.
His skill level is so high, though.
Indeed it is. And I think with ex-convict being with him, that type of strength bleeds over to ex-convict, making him just as equally as dangerous right now as Skulls.
That's why they gel together as a tag team, and they're 2-time tag team champions.
And current champions.
Ex-convict has had an excellent history of being a tag team wrestler in this company. He's won gold on many occasions. Not just with Skulls, but with other superstars as well.
Absolutely.
And he's a decorated singles, competitor.
He's got. Looks like Skulls has him cinched in. Working them legs. That's going to be the Achilles heel for Skulls right now. Is that knee in that leg?
Skulls desperately trying to fight back. It's good to see him standing on that leg.
Oh, tag made by Skulls. Ex-convict back into the ring. Big chops again.
Oh, drop kick.
Huge drop kick. Henry Mayhem feeding right back into it.
Ex-convict, well over 200 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Kremlin coming back into the ring, looking to do some damage to ex-convict. Big clubs to the back.
Tag team titles on the line in this contest. These 4 competitors giving everything they got.
Huge shoulder tackle. Doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot to Kremlin. Ex-convict not giving up, though. Coming in for the hat trick. Oh, big famouser coming from ex-convict, taking down Kremlin.
Boy, he had to get in the air for that one.
Yeah, he did.
Who knew ex-convict had hops?
Well, when you are an ex-convict, you learn a certain amount of things in prison. But even then, Kremlin, bent completely over, is still a good 4.5-foot jump.
At least. Skulls back in. Look at all the energy that they're wasting just trying to knock him down.
I'm telling you. I mean, he looks like he's starting to lose balance.
Oh!
Kremlin falling down, dodging that flying clothesline from Skulls.
Kremlin makes Skulls look like a welterweight.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, that dreaded bear hug.
Man, this could be game over for Skulls.
Many a men have gone down to this.
I'm telling you.
Now I don't understand this move. Kremlin has Skulls cinched in a deadly bear hug, and Andre Mayhem tags himself in. Who does that? Ex-convict, not the legal man.
Not exactly sure what Henry thinks he's doing. You know, the Kremlin pretty much had it in the bag right there. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Right to his opponent, giving ex-convict a chance to capture.
Oh, and he's caught in the rope. Vulnerable position.
Oh.
Double choke slam. This could be it.
Kremlin tied up in the ropes. Can't do anything
And
about
it is.
Skulls and Ex-Convict retain their tag team championship titles.
Lady Luck was on the side of
and
Skulls and Ex-Convict
still
tonight, folks.
Tag team
I'm telling you, Lady
champions,
Luck
Dead
or
X.
Idiocracy coming from Mayhem. Time will tell.
You know, they misjudged the timing on the double team move, and it didn't go the way they planned.
It really did. And I think the big mistake was made when Henri Mayhem decided to himself that he was going to end this match, tagging himself in. Kremlin
had the dreaded bear
hug cinched in. Could have put him away.
Ascension in the ranks here.
Call the Ex-Convict back in the ring again. Oh, look at that. Mutual respect between MWO players.
Yeah, they need all the help they can get.
I'm telling you, know what?
Watchful. Tread carefully, my friend. Tread carefully.
They are becoming a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, I'm on the fence. After the events from last week, listening to the Basher make the threats that he made against you personally, I can see pros and cons for both.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Skulls and Ex-Convict, still the tag team champions.
You know,
mutual sign of respect here.
Yep,
I mean,
mutual
it's
respect.
all they're all
MWO
MWO, and they all want to be AWO or want to be AWO, I should say.
Well, you know, AWO does have Awesome in the title.
Absolutely, and we have Apocalypse with us.
Oh, absolutely.
So, when you have Apocalypse, anything is possible.
Indeed.
Let's head back up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest show of the winter, Christmas Clash, but also don't forget to check us out between now and our next show at MWOnline.net for all the latest news, information, as well as biographies, and a great connection to our shop where you can get all your favorite Superstars merchandise. At this time, we do have another match scheduled. It is scheduled for one fall. Coming out to the ring first, being accompanied by Fat Tony and Miss Darla, this is Ricky Cartier.
It's time for Cartier's to make the new home on ONTV.
Oh, the fans not really digging Cartier.
Great, now the ring is all greasy.
Oh, and nothing worse.
Why do you think they call him Fat Tony?
Clearly because he's so skinny.
Relative newcomer.
You know, I've only been back with the organization for...
And his opponent, representing the Awesome Alliance, he is known as Mr. Hollywood. This is Owen Travers.
Mr. Hollywood.
Owen Travers. He's like what I like to call the Awesome Alliance secret.
Okay.
This guy is good. When I mean good, I mean good.
It looks like he's bringing a cutscene.
Mr. Hollywood, why wouldn't he?
Well, I tell you what, he definitely looks very focused.
This guy is a true asset to the Awesome Alliance. We're proud to call him our friend and our colleague. And I'm here to tell you, Ricky Cartier is in trouble tonight.
Looks like he might have something to say.
I'm interested to hear it.
Quiet on the set. I said quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. For those of you people who do not know me, allow me to reintroduce myself.
No one cares.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back your director and your experienced actor, Owen Travers. I've been disrespected. I have been looked down upon in this business for far too long. But there is one group
who actually respects me for who I am, and I am proud to say that I am a member of the Awesome Alliance.
And we're glad to have him.
I need no script. I need no stunt double. There's only one thing. There's only one thing that I live by, and that's action.
Wow.
Wasting no time.
Fierce hits from Owen Travers.
Come on, Ricky, get up.
I gotta say, I like his style. Very aggressive.
This guy is impressive.
Come on, Ricky, fight back.
All around, he's his skill level is up there.
Oh! Big hit. Cartier.
Big body slam.
Break it, Ricky.
I sense a little self-confidence from Ricky Cartier.
Indeed.
When you roll with a guy named Fat Tony, I guess you have some self-confidence.
I guess. However, back to my previous thought, within my first few weeks back with the organization, looks like, the only thing I've really seen Fat Tony do is hold Ricky's coat. So, I'm not really sure.
I assure you, he is an active competitor.
Oh, no, I'm not questioning his activity. I just haven't seen his record.
Let's go! Go on! Go on! MWO!
Oh, the crowd rallying behind MWO.
It's a hopeless cause. When we saw the chance to pick up Owen Travers, we jumped on it.
Yeah, it looks like he's very proud to be associated to the Awesome Alliance. Oh! Using those ropes to his advantage. I don't know. That didn't seem very, very awesome to me.
Hey,
that seems a little bit of a cheap shot there.
It's effective. Ricky Cartier's crying in the corner, so obviously something.
Yeah, I suppose there's that.
Mr. Hollywood approaching Miss Darla.
Yeah, looks like he's taking an interest in Darla. Fat Tony. Patting his belly, scaring him back into the ring.
That'd scare anybody, I think.
I think so.
Utilizing the distraction is Ricky Cartier.
Oh!
Right back to the arm.
I'm telling you, again, these competitors, they know what they're doing. They pick one part and work it, get them to a disadvantage, and that's how you win. And it looks like Owen is confident enough in
physical
that.
physique is Owen Travers.
Oh, going for a crossbow elbow drop.
Covered. While he was covering, he had the forearm right in the face.
Boy,
it's the little things that you don't notice.
Well, you see, and that's the difference between live and live TV. When you're in the crowd, you're behind the table, you can see these things. That's why we encourage everybody watching the show tonight to come down, watch the show live. You can pick up all these little idiosyncrasies you might not see on TV.
Absolutely.
Oh, big drop kick.
He got up there for that.
See, that displays the kind of athleticism that the MWO, AWO offers.
Absolutely.
In its product.
No quitting. Not quitting.
Ricky Cartier is stating that he's not going to quit, but you might want to rethink that here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, let's see how bad he doesn't want to quit when he's locked up and his arm's being pulled out of socket.
And he's got a knee in his kisser.
Oh. That's a real awkward-looking position to be in.
Yeah.
That can't feel good.
What, the knee in the face or hanging out with Fat Tony?
Wrapped up. Cartier's got him wrapped up, and Owen kicks out.
Fat Tony and Darla concerned on the outside, as rightfully they should be.
Oh, I tell you what, Owen going to work on that arm. Crowd rallying behind Ricky. There's still a chance if Ricky plays his cards right. Owen is starting to look a little winded from all of the damage he's doing to him.
If I've seen anything, and I saw Uncle Hector come back from some punishment.
Yeah, Oh! Two big kicks to the back and a drop kick to the face could be enough to put him away. Kicks out at 2. Ricky Cartier looking a little surprised that didn't take care of business.
I could feel that over here.
Oh, I'm telling you. The concussion from that hit. It's like a gun went off.
Once again, one of those things that you have to see in person. Come check us out.
Absolutely. ONTV here in Lake Orion. Please check out MWOWrestling.net for future events. Or I'm sorry, excuse me, MWOonline.net for future venue events for the Michigan Wrestling Organization, AWO, Awesome Alliance Organization. Big suplex from Cartier, hoping that this puts him away.
Cartier's found his way back into this match. I don't know how, but he has.
I'm telling you, you get that second win, and I think it has something to do, the pain and the adrenaline, the drive to win, are all factors in making a good comeback. Oh, big!
Did you see that kick?
Face. Holy cow!
That
was lightning fast.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I tell you what, I didn't see that coming at all. That was and done.
Quick as a hiccup.
Cartier laid completely out. I don't think he even saw that coming. Owen Travers takes the win. Fat Tony taking Cartier. Cartier doesn't know where he's at or what he's doing. Darla looking a little disappointed.
Wow.
But not,
I can't get over the quickness of that kick.
I'm telling you, that came right out of nowhere. Fast as lightning.
That's Owen Travers.
But I mean, look now. That win did not come without a price. Cartier put up a fight, but in the end, it's Owen. That lightning fast super kick to the face that really put him away.
Absolutely. It's been a tremendous event so far. I'm glad all of you could join us on ONTV. We're being joined in the ring by Hal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a tremendous evening so far, the 18th annual Christmas Clash. We thank you so much for watching, and for the great fans here in the ONTV studio, we thank you so much for being here. Keep tuned to our website at MWOonline.net for all the latest action, news, and information, including our next live broadcast right here on ONTV. Are you ready for the main event? Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out the participants for the main event of the 18th annual Christmas Clash. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event for Christmas Clash, scheduled for one fall, and it will be for the Michigan Wrestling Organization Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger. Representing the Awesome Alliance, weighing in at 329 pounds, the Awesome Icon, Apocalypse! Get on your feet! And his opponent, hailing from Comstock Park, Michigan, he is the Michigan Wrestling Organization champion, the captain of Team Greatness, Jack Price! Well, PF, here we go. The biggest match of this card. The bell sounded. This one is underway. The main event for the 18th annual Christmas Clash. The captain of Team Greatness, Jack Price. The awesome icon, Apocalypse. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So much is riding on this particular contest. Perhaps the very future of this company hangs in the balance.
Absolutely.
Big right hands by the champion. Sticking and moving. Oh, there's the power of Apocalypse. Full steam ahead. Price gets out of the way. And once again, big right hands find the mark. Going to the midsection of the challenger. Shoves out Price. Ducks the clothesline. Beautiful drop kick. And Jack Price in the house of fire here. Putting the boots to the hulking heavyweight challenger, Apocalypse.
This isn't just about a title. This is a shift of power.
It certainly could be. With the founder of the Awesome Alliance now reigning as the CEO of this company, if Apocalypse was to win the heavyweight championship, you gotta believe that the Awesome Alliance would be in control of this entire company. Jack Price has the unenviable position of having the entire company on his shoulders.
That's a lot to burden, but I'm here to tell you.
You do not want to mix power. Oh my goodness. Jack Price scoots out the back door. Oh, he gets caught in the massive tree trunk-like arms of Apocalypse. Apocalypse. Now, you do not want to mix power with this man. Brings out the champion the hard way.
Throws him out like a sack of potatoes.
He just catapulted him more than halfway across this ring. And these fans here in Lake Orion, Michigan are stunned. Apocalypse now picking up Jack Price. Oh, thunderous headbutt, and down goes Price. Jack Price, two-time MWO champion, regaining the title this past October at Tricker Slam. But he has never faced a challenger like Apocalypse. It's a stick and move. Oh, man, there's a knockout blow. Down goes the champion. He may have been just knocked senseless. Knocked back to Comstock Park. And an MWO chant coming out of this crowd here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, Apocalypse just shoves the champion back into the buckles.
It looks like Price is in Dream Street right now.
Oh! Big knife-edge chop by the challenger and former champion. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you will recall Apocalypse won the Slamathon tournament, and that's why we are here tonight.
If you recall, Jack Price actually asked for this. He called out Apocalypse, and for the life of me, I don't know what he's thinking.
Well, Apocalypse chose on this night, on this event, to cash in his guaranteed title shot against the captain of Team Greatness, Jack Price. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion is in a bad way at this particular point in this one-fall contest.
Jack Price started off with a house of fire, but as quickly was extinguished by the awesome icon, Apocalypse.
Certainly was. Apocalypse, the momentum is in his corner. He has dictated the tempo of this match, a more slow, more methodical approach.
It's what works for him. He's not moving real fast, but every shot he takes is
meaningful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a lot of wasted effort there by Apocalypse. And when you're 6'5" and tip of the scales at 300+ pounds, you find your spots and you take them. As right there, he's putting that $3 bills worth of weight right on the back of the MWO champion.
It's the small things right there. That move doesn't look like much. 300 pounds on your back.
Jack Price, known for leaving his feet, uses that top rope with the best of them. If he's on the mat. Oh, man, he just shoved Apocalypse into the corner post. I believe they may have shifted the ring about 4 inches. Oh! Man, went to the back of the knee there. Smart strategy there by Price. If Apocalypse can't stand, he's nowhere near as effective.
It's just like chopping down a tree. You want to start low.
This is the 2012 Christmas Clash, ladies and gentlemen, live from the ONTV studio in Lake Orion. I am your old buddy Hal, being joined by Pure Fairy Jeff Klaus, and you are seeing 2 of the best of this company in this main event for the heavyweight championship of the Michigan Wrestling Organization. Referee up to the 7 count. Price comes in, breaks it, and he's using those ropes as an ally, and you've got to when you're being outweighed, overpowered by your opponent.
You got to get creative sometimes, Hal.
Oh, big right hand by Apocalypse.
Man, he throws a mean punch.
Oh, man, and a big clubbing forearm, and down goes the champion. Jack Price in the black trunks with the pink stripes. Apocalypse wearing the trademark Awesome Alliance black and green. Referee, senior referee, Orville Mohawk Houston assigned this one. And you gotta believe somewhere in this studio, CEO the Cody Leedy is watching very intently. Full steam ahead, one corner to the next. Irish whip by Apocalypse. Here it comes. Oh! Price had to get out of the way. Apocalypse into the buckles. Jack Price got to do something here. Oh, man, takes Apocalypse off his feet, and that is no easy feat, ladies and gentlemen. Drapes an arm over him, only gets a 2 count. You're not going to pin Apocalypse like that.
Absolutely not. Apocalypse is a huge, huge man. You gotta do all you can to hook that leg.
Jack Price getting a little frustrated, but ladies and gentlemen, anyone can tell you he's got to hook them legs. He's got to do more to keep this man off his feet. If he's laying horizontal, you have a better chance. If Apocalypse gets vertical, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a long night.
That's what I mean, Hal. Jack Price, if he expects to have any shot, and I hate to say that about a champion, if he has any shot to retain this title, he's got to get creative.
He certainly does, and you know this man as well as anybody. You and Jack Price, former tag team partners. You also know Apocalypse. You work with them. You're part of the Awesome Alliance. As we are calling the action live from the ONTV studio here, as Jack Price, ladies and gentlemen, has isolated that left leg and knee of Apocalypse. And Air Price, ladies and gentlemen, coming right down on that knee joint of Apocalypse.
Let my affiliation with the Awesome Alliance aside, Jack Price is good. You don't become the heavyweight champion without being good.
Nope, he is the best in this company right now, ladies and gentlemen. The defending MWO champion. Apocalypse got to the ropes, and Price breaks by the count of 5.
I found Jack Price when he was still up and coming, and I took him under my wing, and I showed him a lot of things. But, just watching him and watching him grow and become the champion, he's gone over and above what I've taught him.
There you hear Jack Price make a reference to that controversial picture that was published on MWOonline.net from our last live event at the McCree Theater in Flint.
And it was all over Facebook.
It really was. And Jack Price has raised the ire of Apocalypse. Apocalypse more dangerous than perhaps ever before as the MWO champion going to the top rope. What is he going to go for here, ladies and gentlemen? He can do it all off that top strand. Oh, he got caught. He got caught! Oh. What a reversal by the challenger, and both men are down.
Apocalypse clenching his knee.
Not a good sign for the challenger.
Absolutely not.
But he just took all the wind out of the sails of Jack Price. Lateral press, 1, 2, referee right there, and Price gets that shoulder up. 2 count only.
It doesn't get any bigger than this, Hal. We got an MWO superstar AWO superstar.
And the heavyweight championship is on the line.
What more can you ask for?
Certainly nothing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last match of 2012 for the Michigan Wrestling Organization, and what a great one it is. We thank you so much for watching these two fantastic athletes. You're only going to see them.
Oh, my God.
He just turned up inside out. I can't believe it. Jack Price is in dire straits, ladies and gentlemen. Apocalypse just turned the MWO champion inside out, and he has not moved.
It's just a testament to how strong Apocalypse really is, Hal.
Just incredible force behind there, and now he rolls him over. 1, 2, oh, man.
Oh, how he got that shoulder up is beyond me.
An eyelash away from leaving this building as the MWO champion, and what a feather in the cap of the Awesome Alliance if they could close out this year by bringing in the heavyweight title of this company. Oh, man. Apocalypse. Decimating Price. Goodness gracious. Thunderous elbow. 1.
How he's kicking out, I don't know.
It's instinct. It's got to be instinct. Jack Price having everything thrown at him except the kitchen sink, and we're a long way from being over in this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I don't know, man. If Jack Price takes a couple more shots like that, you may be over sooner than you think.
Good point, because when you're throwing them by the man as powerful as Apocalypse, there's no telling what's going to happen here.
I understand the will to win, but Jack Price is in pure instinct at this point.
Yeah, he is in big trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Now being draped over that second rope, Apocalypse getting a full head of steam. Oh! My goodness.
300 and something pounds on the back of your neck.
330 being just run into you like a freight train. Throw up against the ropes. Price very close to the ropes. 1, 2, and he knew exactly where he was, got the hand on.
That was his only shot. He was not going to kick up. That's too much weight to be kicking up.
That is the veteran instinct of the MWO champion. Knew exactly where he was, reached up, grabbed that rope, and broke up that pinfall attempt. And PF, you're right. It could have been over right there. The hulking heavyweight Apocalypse back on his feet, stalking the champion.
The heavyweight title means so much to each one of these guys. I could personally tell you that the Awesome Alliance,
big knife edge
it would mean so much to the Awesome Alliance's year to walk away.
The Awesome Alliance has become a dominant force here in this company in 2012. Can their cornerstones bring home the gold as he misses a big splash? Price rolls out of the way.
And it's a good thing he did. It would have been over.
Apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. Hall of Famer in his own right. Big drop kick. How did he get up that high from a standing
6 feet in the
position?
air?
What athleticism on the behalf of Jack Price.
But at what cost, Hal?
Both men are down. They are in big, big trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Both men, whoever nails the next big move, PF, could be walking out here to win. Jack Price, desperation cover, 2 count. Apocalypse got that shoulder up. The champion and the challenger.
Price getting frustrated.
Both men are getting frustrated.
As we see over and over again. He's got to be asking himself, what do I have to do?
Price has got something on his mind. Big elbow drop to the solar plexus. And another one, trying to knock the wind out of Apocalypse. He's going up. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, going to the top floor here in the ONTV studio. Going for broke. Could this be the frog splash? It is!
Oh,
it is!
And he hits!
Hitting it! 1, 2, no!
What? Wow, that was
Kicked
close.
out of the frog splash.
An eyelash away from retaining the title.
How many big-name stars has he put away with that frog splash?
Almost every one.
Everyone
I say almost.
Save Apocalypse.
Boy, he's really got to be second-guessing himself now. What am I going to have to do?
Perhaps all the controversy this past week with that particular photograph has distracted the champion. He looks, you know, a little bit confused, not quite sure.
Oh, nobody home the second time around.
May have taken way too much time there. Apocalypse seen the opening. Oh! Vintage Apocalypse! But PF, that knee may have just given out on the challenger. If he could roll over and pin Jack Price, it could be over. Apocalypse pounding on his knee. PF, this is bad news for the challenger.
Absolutely, but he rolls over, hooks the leg. Oh! Too much time wasted on that one.
Apocalypse is in bad way right now with that left knee of his. Obviously some sort of injury.
That's the second time he's been in pain from that knee in this contest. Hopefully he can fight through it.
Jack Price, ladies and gentlemen, the underdog coming into this thing. Can he score the Christmas miracle that this organization needs? Jack Price trying to get back to his feet. Apocalypse has him. Sends him off the ropes. Irish whip. Price ducks a clothesline. Ducks a back elbow. Springboard. And DDT.
What a DDT.
Beautifully executed by the champion. Jack Price, ladies and gentlemen, as Team Greatness rallying behind their champion. Apocalypse trying to roll over Apocalypse.
Jack Price trying to roll over Apocalypse.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Getting all excited here in the ONTV. I'm losing my voice.
Look how much energy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, oh!
Woo! I got scared there for a minute.
That was close. Price had that leg hooked. These two men giving it their all here at the 18th annual Christmas Clash.
Please.
Jack Price is pleading with the referee. Nothing the referee can do.
No, he's barking up the wrong tree there.
I fear that Price may be taking a little bit too much time talking with the referee when you're in the ring with Apocalypse.
Get up!
Price, he's actually asking for Apocalypse to get back to his feet.
I don't know how smart that is.
Is he setting up? Could he be looking for price drop, or what is he doing? Fireman's carry! Fireman's carry! Oh man!
Oh.
Just 2 by 1, 2. No!
Did you just see that?
I can't believe what I just saw.
335 pounds on his shoulders.
The weight was just too much for Price. His knees gave out. His legs gave out. Oh, man. Clubbing forearm to the heart. Trying to pound the heart of Jack Price.
Apocalypse is getting mad.
He is. This crowd is really getting under his skin. He should probably focus on Jack Price and not worry about the fans. That cost him the tag team titles a couple of weeks ago.
Actually, I think it was Jack Price that cost him the tag team titles a couple weeks ago.
Well, it was being distracted was my point. Now Price with a reverse neck breaker. Beautifully executed. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and oh, man, I thought it was over, PF.
So close.
I can't believe it. These two men are taking everything out of each other.
They're leaving it all in the ring.
They really are. The last match of the year for the Michigan Wrestling Organization, and you're seeing the two best in this company right now. Is it going to be a grand celebration by the MWO or the Awesome Alliance when that final bell rings? Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Price, a man who has an entire company on his shoulders. Apocalypse, carrying the foundation of the Awesome Alliance. The irresistible force. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Apocalypse shoved Houston into the ropes, and Price lost his balance.
Brilliant move.
Oh, no.
Get him down.
Price being set up on the top turnbuckle by Apocalypse. Oh! Neck breaker. Vicious. But can Apocalypse capitalize? He is just as beaten and battered as the champion. 1, 2. Oh! goodness. And one more time, Jack Price gets that shoulder up.
How many times is he going to be able to kick out?
How many times can Apocalypse rebound? Jack Price rebound. It's been a seesaw battle back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what the MWO Championship means to these two men. He's got a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Beautifully executed. This could be it. Apocalypse turns him over, hooks leg, 1, 2, no!
Once again, Jack Price kicking out.
Oh my gosh, Apocalypse. I'm afraid he may snap here, PF. If he snaps, we're going to have to clear the studio. We're going to have to clear Lake Orion, Michigan, because nobody and nothing will be safe in this man's path. Price buries it. Oh, man!
Wow!
He tried to go. My time! My goodness. As 1, 2, oh! Apocalypse sneaks in that DDT and only a 2 count in PF. The man looks bewildered.
I am simply amazed that Jack Price is able to kick out once again. Big move after big move. Jack Price is giving it his all.
Price getting back to his feet, PF. Apocalypse is jaw-jacking with the crowd. Price drop! The Price drop!
How did he get him up?
In the middle of the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, both men down.
You would hate to see this end in a draw, PF. But if neither man answers Orville Houston's 10 count, that's what we're going to have. And what a darn shame it would be.
We can't end it like that.
Turns him over. 1, 2, drapes an arm over, and oh my gosh. Wait a minute, Apocalypse rolls him over. 1, 2. Oh, man. Houston's arm was coming down for 3. Jack Price sucking for oxygen. He's got Orville Houston. I don't know if he realizes it or not. Apocalypse getting back to his feet. Oh, big right hand. That's a big right hand, and down goes the champion. Jack Price laid out in the ring. Apocalypse stalking his prey. Puts that big size 15 right into the midsection of the heavyweight champion. And now it's Apocalypse going up the turnbuckles, ladies and gentlemen. This is not where we're used to seeing this hulking heavyweight, but he is going for broke here at Christmas. Oh! He may have just gone through the floor of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men, how much more can they take, PF?
I don't know. I'm already in awe of what both men have taken.
We could be seeing a match of the year candidate here in the final contest of 2012. Jack Price, full steam ahead, comes in. Big forearm. One more time. 3, big forearm, and down goes Apocalypse. Price springboards up to the top rope. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? To the top. Big frog splash. 1, 2. Oh! No! Move of the year by the referee right there, but Jack Price with a big frog splash could not keep Apocalypse down.
Second one of the contest.
Goodness gracious. PF, I tell you, I've never seen anything like this since we've been doing these live broadcasts from ONTV.
Listen, I got this.
How much more can these two men take? Apocalypse being brung up to his feet by the champion. Wait a minute. No! The ratings! 1, 2, it's
That's
over!
it! Awesome Alliance! Awesome Alliance!
Apocalypse has just become the Michigan Wrestling Organization champion here at Christmas Clash in PF. We are in big trouble.
Call it what you will. It's going to be a very Merry Christmas for the Awesome Alliance, Hal.
I don't believe what we have just witnessed. It's over and not anymore. It's over. Apocalypse has scored the biggest victory for the Awesome Alliance. He is on top of the mountain. And once again, the MWO champion.
Thank God.
On the championship belt of this company. Unbelievable. Pure Fury Jeff Klaus, history undoubtedly made here tonight at Christmas Clash. Obviously an awesome Christmas for you guys.
Absolutely. It doesn't get any bigger than Apocalypse winning the coveted title. It was a wonderful show from start to finish.
It was unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, for all the latest news, action, and information, visit our website at MWOonline.net. From the fallout of this particular contest, once again, Apocalypse. Ladies and gentlemen, the MWO champion has defeated Jack Price here at the 2012 Christmas Clash. For all the great crew here in the ONTV studio, for Pure Fury Jeff Klaus, I am your old buddy Hal. We wish you very happy holidays, and we'll see you next time right here on ONTV.